lovely Capricorns. I hope you guys are well. This is Debs and this is your reading for December 2025. Now, Capricorn, I feel as if someone's really missing you because I heard a few lines of the song, Words I Couldn't Say. I looked it up because it's been a long time since I heard that song. I found the lyrics by Leighton Meester, although I do think it might be a cover. So these are the lyrics. Got my phone here, guys. Okay. In a book, in a box, in the closet, in a line, in a song I once heard. In a moment on a front porch late in June, in a breath inside a whisper beneath the moon. There it was at the tips of my fingers, there it was on the tip of my tongue. There you were, and I've never been that far. There it was, the whole world wrapped inside my arms, and I let it all slip away. What do I do now that you're gone? No backup plan, no second chance, and no one else to blame. All I can hear in the silence that remains are the words I couldn't say. So, Capricorn, whoever you are out there, whatever your situation, there's someone out there thinking of you at this time. It could be, guys, because, it's the festive season coming up. I feel that this person may reach out. It could be over Christmas. It could be over New Year. I feel as if they want to talk. They may want to meet you, or they may simply send you a message. They may send you a message, Caps. All right, guys, here we go. So the deck that I'm using for you guys today is a Spellcaster's Tarot. If you feel this resonates, of course, you can book a reading with me. And so let's see what the cards have to say, right? So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, December 2025. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody scrolling on their phone, looking at photographs. Yeah, I'm hearing the words, I just couldn't say it. I couldn't say it. I couldn't tell them. Okay, I couldn't tell them. Okay. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Whew, and my stomach's gone right up to my throat. Somebody's feeling very emotional about you. Very emotional about you, Caps. Okay, yeah. Knight of Cups. Capricorn, this person still loves you. I'm hearing eternally and deeply. Oh my goodness. Eternally and deeply. Okay. Yeah. Six of Swords. Wow. Capricorn, this person wants to move to calmer waters. They want to be back in your life. They want to sort things out. And I'm also hearing they want to explain. They want to explain. In the past, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. In the past, Capricorn, they may have felt stuck. They may have been trying to see your perspective, but perhaps they might have been too caught up in their own wants and needs, to be honest. They may have been afraid of telling you how they really felt or what they really wanted or what was going on in their life. After that time, Capricorn, the Page of Wands. I feel, Caps, there was an argument. There was a really intense argument. It might have come out of nowhere. It might have surprised you, but as a result of that argument, you two split. Okay. Ace of Wands. Capricorn, what you may be thinking about is the Ace of Wands. Now, I don't know if somebody cheated, or I don't know if somebody was involved in a serious relationship and this is a third party who was hurt. But someone's thinking about the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, Capricorn, is also a passionate new start. So, in the immediate future, Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn, you're realizing that someone wants to work on this. Now, Cappy, I have to be honest, it could be you. It could be you. This is about working on a situation. This is rebuilding a situation. In your fears, 9 of Wands, fearing someone's going to be defensive, or Capricorn, if this is someone in love with you, you're fearing that they're still going to be caught up in a situation with somebody else, hanging on to an old cycle. Whatever this is, whoever messed up, there's love, Capricorn, still. In the environment, Caps, we have the 5 of Pentacles. This person may tell you that they had issues to do with money, or this person may say to you they felt left out in the cold. In your hopes, Capricorn, wow, 10 of Cups. So Capricorn, are you the one that wants to get back together with someone? Are you wanting to get back to the 10 of Cups? And the outcome, guys, is, wow, Justice. Cappy, this is a really beautiful reading already. We have love. We have someone wanting to move to calmer waters. We have 2 people having a really serious emotional conversation. You seem, Capricorn, to want to work on this. They're telling you they felt left out in the cold, or the reason they did what they did, if it was their fault, was that they felt left by themselves. You're hoping for the 10 of Cups, Capricorn, and the outcome is justice. I mean, that is balance. That is sorting a situation out. That's you 2 reconciling. Okay? Clarification for you, guys. King of Swords. Okay? 2 of Wands. Capricorn, you may be thinking about an air sign king, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Pisces, and we have Libra. We've got fire energy through this reading as well. The King of Swords is speaking a truth, and the truth is, I've actually been standing at crossroads, i.e., I don't think I made the right decision. Whoever, Capricorn, you're connecting with, they're talking to you about fears relating to money. They're talking to you about the fact that they might have felt left out in the cold. It could be from you. Their energy, the Strength card, Leo. Okay. Capricorn, this is someone who's been holding back from you, but they have been deep in the past. They've been sat in nostalgia about the past. Wow, guys. Underneath the deck, we have the Fool. Somebody took a leap of faith and a risk. Somebody headed off in another direction. It could be after an argument. Okay. Wow. And we've got a King of Pentacles. So Capricorn, unless you're connecting with a fellow Earth sign, I think I'm dealing with a masculine Capricorn. And Cappy, it suggests here, and it could work the other way, it's suggesting here that you may have taken some kind of leap of faith and a risk, and you may then later have regretted it. You might have. We have the Emperor. Okay. So we have the Fool, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. So if the King of Pentacles is the Emperor, whoever this Emperor is might have been, dare I say it, a little bit more concerned about his money, hanging on to money, being a bit defensive, right? Could have been. Could have been. So guys, I'm going to read this, Cappy, as you, as a male Earth sign, a male Capricorn. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles, but you take it as it resonates, guys. If you're a female Capricorn, you may be thinking of a fellow Earth sign, a Virgo or a Taurus. Okay, But we have an offer of love, and we have someone who wants to move to calmer waters and is wanting to have a conversation based around things that they couldn't say. Okay? All right, guys. This could be an emotional reading. All right, so Capricorn, I think you want to tell this person that you love them with the Knight of Cups. I think that you want to sort things out. Yes, wow, reconciliation. 3 of Cups, Capricorn, you want to sort this out, guys. You want to come together with your person. Wow. I think you've been feeling very emotionally confused. Maybe about what you wanted, who you wanted to be with. Tell us more about the situation. Okay, well, Caps, we have you. I don't know whether or not, Capricorn, you delved into other options. You might have been tempted away from this person, or you may have thought the grass was greener, you know? Guys, you're going to make me all teary. Wow. 5 of Cups. This is guilt, remorse, regret. You may be thinking, Capricorn, this person's never going to take you back. That can be you looking at things negatively. It can be the Hermit, Virgo energy. You've been doing a lot of soul searching, Capricorn, about what you want, who you love. And I think you've been looking back at the past, wanting things to change. I think, Capricorn, you're going to try and sort this out. Yeah, we have an olive branch. Capricorn, you may buy this person a Christmas gift. You may send them a little message saying you want to see them. Are they around? So, guys, in the past with the Hangman, there might have been a situation with a Pisces, or it may well be, Capricorn, that with the Hanged Man, you felt stuck. You might have felt as if you were self-sacrificing in a connection. Let's have a look at the past. Temperance. Sagittarian energy. Capricorn, you may not have taken any action in making this right with someone. You may have just coasted and thought, oh, well, I'm not feeling as if I really want to apologize, or I don't feel as if this person's going to forgive me anyway. And so you may not have said anything. Caps. Yeah, you were in your head. You might have been afraid of this person's reaction. You might have just not known what to say. There could have been a lot, Caps, that you wanted to say, but you didn't. Guys. The Sun. But you recognized here that someone had become enlightened about you, your situation. And it may be, Caps, that out of mortification or embarrassment, you just pulled back. You didn't say anything. You thought, oh, no. So they might have found out something about you or your situation or something you did. And it might be, Cappy, you couldn't face talking to them. Yeah. Instead, Cappy, I've got to be honest, 7 of Wands, you might have been a bit defensive. You may have been, guys. After that time, Page of Wands, I am actually getting an argument. I think there was an argument. Okay, there might have been an argument about uprooting and moving, or you moving out of living with somebody, or you two moving in together, whatever this was. There was an argument. There may also have been financial issues. There was an argument, Capricorn, and someone left very quickly. Cancerian energy, somebody left. Wow. It might have happened very fast. It could have been a bit shocking. Maybe you left. Cappy, if this was you who just ended up leaving a situation, even though financially things were good for you, you might have looked back thinking, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, right? What an idiot. I shouldn't have behaved that way. The moon. But you sat in fear, again, Cancerian energy, but you sat in fear of reaching out to this person or explaining about the situation. I think you just detached. I think, Capricorn, you just detached. Five of Swords. You may have just wanted to escape the situation. You might have started this argument, this fire, and sort of, rather than face it, you might have run away from it. And no judgment, guys, we've all done things we regret. All part of our soul contract. But what I'm getting here, guys, is with the Ace of Wands, you want a passionate new start with this person. You want to try this all over again. You want them back in your life. The love is still there. Yeah, and I think, Capricorn, you might have been looking at past mistakes. You may have been thinking more about your stability, your finances, than about someone you loved. You may have recognized that within yourself. It might have been a truth you told yourself. It might have been. Yeah, might have been a truth you told yourself. Page of Swords. I know. I was thinking just about the money. I was thinking about my stability. I was thinking that I wanted to hang on to everything, right? Yeah. You recognize that within yourself. Page of Cups. Yeah. This might have had something to do with children. 2 pages there. Or Capricorn with a Page of Cups, you may feel, okay, it's time for me to swallow my pride. It's time for me to apologize. It's time. It's time I apologized. Yeah. Cappy. Queen of Cups. Okay. You may want to apologize to a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay. Why are you thinking about doing this now? Now. Okay. Because, Capricorn, maybe the truth has come out anyway, or maybe you feel that somebody found out the truth in any case. And the reason why you want to apologize, Cappy, is you're afraid if you don't, this is just going to be over. This person's never going to let you back into their life, and you can't face that because you love this person. You love this person. So, guys, in the immediate future, 8 of Pentacles, you want to work on this. You're ready to put in the effort. And your person is sat in the 5 of Pentacles. Now, they feel left out in the cold, or they could be stressed about their finances. This could even have been someone you were married to, Capricorn, and you two may have separated. They've been holding back from you, but they've been deep in the past. They've been sat in nostalgia. So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles for Capricorn? Thank you, Michael. Soon. I'm hearing the 21st of December. Capricorn, you may want to be with this person over the festive season. You may reach out just before Christmas. You may want to figure out whether or not they would want to be with you over Christmas. Okay, so Capricorn, 8 of Pentacles, you want to work on this. What are you going to say to this person? Okay, 2 of Cups. Wow. Capricorn, you still love this person. I want to say you are still in love with this person. You're still in love with this person, Capricorn. You are. Yeah. And I think with the Ten of Wands, you've been feeling really burdened. Looking back at the past, sitting in regret. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Because Capricorn, this person may have challenged you, or this person may have asked for the truth, or this person may have wanted you to explain, and you may have simply lost it with them. You may have had an argument with them. You may have gaslit them, Capricorn, because you were so embarrassed that maybe the truth came out. You may have overreacted, or you may have reacted out of shock that they challenged you, they put you on the spot. The Star. You're in a much calmer energy now, Caps. You're in a much calmer energy. And this is you wanting to heal the situation. Aquarian energy, you want to heal the situation, my Caps. Yeah. Yeah. And you're ready to face Judgment Day. You're ready to try and make this right in whatever way you can. Wow. Capricorn, this is a very brave decision of yours. Whatever you did, it's very brave if you wanted to come back, because you're ready to face the music. You're ready to be open and honest. You're ready to talk to this person and maybe explain why you did something, explain why you left. Sag energy for some. Empress. Okay. Capricorn, you might be facing Judgment Day relating to an Empress. Or you may be saying to someone here, I'm ready to make a decision about an Empress. Capricorn, this could even be you married, and you might have moved into a lover situation. It may be that you didn't want to tell someone you were still married, or it may well be that you felt you weren't ready to go through divorce to offer this person commitment. Whatever happened here, you're coming through as the King of Pentacles, Caps, and I feel as if you're wanting to talk to an Empress. Now, this could simply be the mother of your child or children. What are you saying to this Empress? Yeah, okay, the World. That you are closing out a cycle, or you are wanting to move into a new cycle. Yeah. And you are ready to do what it takes to bring this person back into your life. Taurian energy for some. You may want to talk to this person about power struggles. There could have been power struggles between you two, both of you wanting things your own way, both of you having very set ideas. This might have stemmed from an argument about children, pages here. It might have been about money. But Capricorn, you're ready to have that serious conversation. Queen of Wands. It might be about a Queen of Wands, or you may have treated this person as a Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. Yeah. I mean, Cappy, this could be very simply you turning around to your person and saying, I'm sorry I ended it. I was attracted to this Queen of Wands and I just left. Or there could have been issues in a family dynamic, Caps. There could have been a massive family explosive argument. Could have been about money, could have been about children. And I think you just left. You may not have been able to handle it. What are you saying to this person? Ace of Cups. There may also have been a sense, Capricorn, that you weren't sitting in a place of self-love at the time You didn't love yourself enough to be strong in the situation. You do now. You're looking back. You do now. And I think you're wanting this love back with your person. What are they saying to you? A lot. 8 of Wands. They've got a lot to say. They've got a lot to say, Caps. Okay. 9 of Cups. You got to face it. They may tell you they felt you were being overly indulgent or overindulgent, wanting things your own way. They may talk to you about a long-term commitment. They may talk to you about family money, 10 of Pentacles. There may be a conversation which might be a bit mortifying, Capricorn, about you holding on to money and not being generous when you needed to be. And it could be stemming out of fear, Caps, of, you know, not having enough. It would be just this person's opinion, right? Yeah, okay. They're talking about the 10 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles can be breadcrumbing. There may have been a really difficult situation about money. You may have needed to have spent quite a lot of money on something important, but this could also relate to child support. It can go as far as inheritance. Whatever this was, what they are saying to you is, we had, or you had, more than enough money to do the needful, and you didn't. You held back with the 4 of Pentacles when you didn't need to, and it upset me. Okay, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's all going to come out. You may not like what you hear, Caps, but I think you're ready for this. Yeah, they're then going to be saying to you that that was a tower moment for them. And this might have been a financial issue. It was a tower moment for them. And that, I think, led to a really stressful argument, and either you left or they left. Oh. But Capricorn, 3 of Wands, is this person wanting change too. They're wanting to move forward with you. They're wanting to sort this out. Oh, guys. Wow. And we have a Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn, you're coming through as the King of Pentacles, and we have a Queen of Pentacles. Now, Cappy, for those of you sat in the Queen of Pentacles energy as a feminine, you may resonate with this. You could have been having issues with a fellow earth sign partner who you felt was all about the money. He could have been a bit more generous, right? Particularly if this related to family or paying for things for the home. Yeah. But we have 2 people here who I feel are being open and honest with each other. You may find yourself getting tearful, but you may, after this conversation, laugh about things that happened in the past. I can't believe I said that, right? Or I can't believe I just left. I think it's going to be a massive relief for both of you. I do. Yeah, Death card. All right. Now, for some of you, there might have been a Scorpio female in the mix. This could have been a third party. Or with the Death card being the energy between you two, I think both of you want to transform the situation. Out with the old, in with the new, let's start again, you know? So Caps, I think what you're hoping for is to sit back in the 10 of Cups. You could be wanting to put a family back together, or you could be wanting to make it right with your partner. With the energy of Justice, you may be looking at a legal contract. Okay, this could be to do with money. I don't think you're talking about divorce. I think this is definitely reconciliation. You might be wanting to bring justice to someone in a family dynamic. You could be talking to your partner about a Libra. But this is balance, Capricorn. You're bringing justice to the situation. Yeah. Yes, this is healing. This is healing, Capricorn. Again, you're ready to face the music. You're ready to do this. I don't think you were ready before. Okay, guys. What is going to happen next? 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, this could be anything from holding back finances from children. It could be child support. It could be inheritance issues. Capricorn, you're talking about money and a child or children here. This is you, Cappy, rebuilding the situation. Yes, you are manifesting working in partnership with your Queen of Pentacles or with your King of Pentacles, whoever you are in the mix. And this is you manifesting, pulling together to sort out the situation. Yeah, okay. Knight of Wands. You may be talking to a younger fire sign, or you may be talking to your partner about moving back in, or moving to another property. Again, this could be to do with finances for some reason. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You could be taking action to sort out a situation that might have stemmed from disagreements about finances and or children. I'm getting a really strong energy relating to that. Yes, guys, this is you doing what you need to do, Caps, to pull you and your person back together again. Yeah, you may have to juggle money. You may have to make some serious decisions, but this is you taking action, Capricorn. This is you moving forward into a fresh new cycle with your partner. You're going to be hammering everything out. You're going to discuss the issues in hand, and you're going to make a concerted effort to make the necessary changes, is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're moving into a new cycle, Capricorn. There could be talk of a large amount of money. If you've been hanging on to money, and Capricorn, you may know deep down that was the main issue, then this is you doing what you need to do to balance out a situation. There might also be something here about one of you wanting to move, one of you wanting to stay. Somebody might have put their foot down. You may have, out of exasperation, just left. 4 of Wands. But I think you two are coming back together again. This is beautiful, guys. Now, you could be moving into a new cycle and juggling money, but making something work. You could be selling a home, moving somewhere smaller if finances were an issue. But guys, this is you two coming back together again. This is lovely, Capricorn. Wow, this is lovely. And I know it's been a short reading, but guys, whoever this is resonating with, someone out there is going to feel very emotional. It might make your Christmas. Yeah, yes. And Caps, there's going to be a sense of victory and success. Because I faced my fears, because I had the courage to open up, because I had the courage to put my pride at the door and apologize and talk about the major issues, I think, Caps, this is going to come back together again, and very, very quickly. I think deep down your partner wanted you to rebuild, but they may have felt, Caps, you needed time on your own to really think about what happened. I think, Capricorn, you've realized that you still love your person, and I think you two are simply going to have a very happy Christmas. Okay, guys? All right. My Capricorns, I am going to leave it there. And of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Caps. Bye now.